Welcome back to another video of Sky Factory 4, and today we are going to get into deep mob learning. So in order to get into that, we're going to need scoop covered redstone, and this does a lot of that. We need a lot of the scoop covered redstone. The way we get that is we have to craft a coal block. Here we go. And we need to get out plenty of redstone. And I will show you what I've been working on off camera as well. And it basically all I did was shift these up some and add a little bit onto some of them. Connect all these storage link cables up to that. And I've done for some, but I have not done for all. So I've only done up to here. So now we are getting all the sticks and the woods and everything like that can be stored in here. But anyway, next thing we're going to do is get the scoop covered redstone. So put down your coal block, and all you're going to do is basically left click. If you left click, or you even may gotta click, you can't hold down because that won't work. You gotta click it, and it will act like you're smacking it against the coal. And when you smack it against the coal, you get scoop covered redstone. Now, you're probably only going to need about half a stack, but I crafted way more than I needed. Anyway, that is done. Next thing we need is scoop covered plates. And the way to get that is 3 redstone with scoop covered redstone. Or 3 obsidian with scoop covered redstone. There we go, so we got a couple of them. We're going to do that. We're going to get about a stack of them. And there we go. And the next thing we are going to get is scoop covered machine casing. Now this is fairly easy, it really is. And there we go, we got a scoop covered machine casing. And that is for the simulation chamber. The reason we need a simulation chamber is because of other things. And the reason we need other things is because of other things. Now I'm kidding, I'll explain it more easily, but it's not too easy right now, as you can't really see what I'm doing. But right now we're going to make a comparator, because that is what we need in order to craft up the simulation chamber. Oh, and we need a glass pane. Do we have any glass? We don't. Oh yeah, we do got plenty of glass. Well, not plenty, but a good amount. There we go. Put all this stuff back in there. Glass pane. 48, that's plenty. And there is a simulation chamber. Next thing we need is a loot fabricator. So we're going to need another scoop covered machine casing. There we go. And we're going to need 2 yellow dyes. There we go. And then we're going to need another, what should we call it? Comparator. So we just need to craft down a couple of redstone, and with this redstone we're just going to craft down about 3 stacks actually, just so we have plenty for the future, and we can get rid of the simulation chamber. Now the loot fabricator, we just need to make the comparator, and I didn't make the torches. It's okay, we are all in the struggle bus sometimes. But now there we go, comparator is got, and loot fabricator. Now, the next thing we are going to get is polymer clay. And this is very easy. What you're gonna do, I don't have enough clay balls. Balls. All I gotta do is that. Go 2 stacks. And you're going to need plenty of this clay, so I'll craft about a stack. Even though that's all I could craft, because all the rest of my lapis is in block form. Whatever. There you go. You got plenty of blocks of it, or plenty of lapis. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to take polymer clay off there. You don't have to. The last thing we're going to need, well not last thing, but next thing we're going to need is a deep learner. Deep learner is pretty easy. All we need is the repeaters. There we go. Got our 3 repairs. Or repeaters, not repairs. Put that down here as well. And then the next thing we're going to need is a blank plate model. We're going to need another repeater. And basically, we are almost done crafting all this stuff up. And I'll explain to you how it works. And then all you need to do is put that blank data model back in here, and rotten flesh, and you'll get a zombie data model. Now what you're going to do is come over to your deep learner, right click it, and put the zombie data model in there. Now you can have multiple in here, it don't matter. And when you have this, if you see down the bottom right, it is a faulty model. So that means you have 6 to go in order to upgrade it. When you upgrade it, basically, whenever you put it in the simulation chamber, it will have a higher chance of succeeding. And in between episodes, I've added sharpness to this, so it goes up to 9.72 attack damage, right? And we already know it's unbreakable, as it is. So this is basically an unbreakable tank. But what we're going to do is just do this in here. Oh, there's some zombies already. And this, since we have this, is a chunk of it. I mean, you can go slowly, so try and spawn them in like naturally and have them. But there we go, basically. It is a basic model now. And if you look in chat, it can say that it upgraded to the next tier. So it was a zombie data model reached the basic tier. Oh, and there we go, there's another zombie, so let's kill that real quick. And 9 to go, we'll let that recharge. And what we're going to do is go down here and back around this way. And we're going to put, oh wait, actually, we're going to go in here, store all this stuff, because we don't really need it right now. We're going to go in here, and we're going to need generator. The one I like to make is an easy, simple, oh, 1 second. Put to another screen. Okay, there we go. Simple combustion generator. And the simple combustion generator is very easy to make. Just make 2 of those up real quick. Put them underneath the fabricator and the simulation chamber. And all you're going to need to do is get out some wood. And you can probably get multiple stacks of this. And as you're doing that, it's basically pretty easy. All you gotta do is put the wood in there. It's just like how the other thing runs. You just gotta manually put it in. But it will start giving FE up to these, as they do need FE to run. So what we're going to do is then get hoppers, don't matter what kind, 2 wooden hoppers, 2 any hoppers, and then you're going to need 2 chests. If you want to make it so that you don't always have to be putting wood in, put the chest up. Oops, I fell. Dang it. Oops, and it lagged pretty bad there. But anyway, as we were falling back down here, as you can see, what we're going to do next is actually we need to do something else. Actually, we don't need to do anything else, we just need to take something out. So then put the wood back here, and you will have plenty of FE. These will fill up and everything. But what you're going to do is go back into your data model and pull out the zombie data model. You're going to insert your polymer clay in here and your beta model. So right now it is a basic tier, and this is how many times it's ran. Right now it's at 0, and you got 5% and pristine. And see, this one failed, and it processes results, and it failed, but you do get the overworldian matter. Now with that overworldian matter, basically it can craft other things. You can use to craft a bunch of things, and it really don't matter what you craft with it, but it can be useful for other things. And what I am going to do is actually take that out of there real quick, and what we're going to do is make upgradable combustion generators. Or maybe not upgradable. Combustion. Yeah, it is upgradable. Okay, and all you need is modifier components, which is black concrete, which is fairly easy. All you need to do is get out some coal and put it through the mechanical squeezer here. I was putting some coal, or putting some cottonwood amber in there to get some wool out for later use, but there we go, plenty of that. And just craft as many as you can, because it really don't matter what you got. Then what you're gonna go do is go back to the generator. Oh, gotta spell it right. Generator. There we go. And the reason I'm using the upgradable one, hold on. The reason I'm using the upgradable one is because it is a lot better. So all you gotta do is do this, and we need iron blocks. And we have a good amount of iron. Not a lot of iron, but good amount. But anyway, there we go. Got 53 blocks. So we are going to actually favorite that so that we don't gotta keep clicking back into it. Get all of these modifiers that you can, because you're going to need plenty of them. And then what you're going to do is line up these two, go in here, place it in a diamond pattern like this, and get out two simple combustion generators, or upgradable combustion generators. Now these are different as they hold way more capacity. As you can see, I already made one over here. It holds 512, and you can put upgrades into them, right? So what we're going to do is get speed upgrades. If you put a space, upgrades. And the ones you need are nuclear craft, I think. And now we just need speed modifiers. They're not upgrades, they're modifiers. There we go. And it's very simple to make. You're just going to make as many of them as you can. Right now it's 26. So we will split them between the two. And what you're going to be waiting for is for it to go through the wood a lot faster now. And it's putting energy in here a lot faster. And basically what you're going to wait for is this to be able to give you a pristine. And I will wait. I'll be coming back as soon as I get that pristine. I'll be right back. Actually, I am back here, and what I came back for is after this one runs, we're going to take the polymer clay out so it don't run out again. And we got plenty, well not plenty, but we got overworldian matter. And we take out the data model. We're going to need our deep learner. Just right click with an empty hand since it's in your offhand. And I'll put it back in there, and we'll go up here and see if there's any more zombies to kill. Because if there are, that'll be very helpful. And I don't think it matters what kind of zombies yet. Now we're up to the advanced tier. And every tier you go up, the higher chance of a pristine you get. So it is very helpful. And what I'm also doing is trying to upgrade my yo-yo so that I can get another modifier so I can add more attack damage to it so that we can kill mobs even faster. But now what you're going to do is go back down here and put it back in there. Now we have an 11% chance. So that'll be a lot faster of a chance in order to get a pristine. So I'll be right back when that comes back. And as you see there, it did succeed. So we get a pristine zombie matter. Now you go over into your loot fabricator, put your matter in there, and you can select any of these that you want. Now, I mean, zombie ain't the best, but if we look here at matter, right, there is some different mobs that we can get. And if you get some of the different ones, like blue slime matter, it can give you different slime balls and different slime saplings and pink slime, and it's all different uses, and statue cores which can be made to make statues. But it all depends on which one you use, as it will give you different things. Like this one, the pristine thermal element matter, whatever that means, will give you this stuff. But if we go up here to the creeper matter, we go into the loot fabricator, it gives you gunpowder or a creeper head or inferium essence. But we go to the witch matter, it gives us redstone, glowstone, sugar, or anything else. The statue cores even too. But if we go over here to the wither skeleton, we can get wither skeleton skulls. So that is what I'm going to be working on eventually. But the way to make that is with a wither skeleton data model, which you need a wither skeleton skull, which is gonna be hard to get besides if we have to go to the nether. So in the next episode, we are going to be going to the nether. And with that, I mean, basically, we are just going to be going in here and collecting the iron, because that's really the only useful thing. So we're going to get the iron out here, and after that, we will put that into our thing, and we will be getting more speed upgrades. And we need more redstone. That is what we needed. So we're going to need to put that back in there. We're going to be getting more redstone, 2 stacks to be exact. Getting more modifiers to upgrade. And you can upgrade other different types of generators. It's just this is the one I'm using since it's the easiest for me. But there we go. As many speed modifiers as being grabbed there. 16. And with each of these, it just upgrades the amount of FE that you can create. And see, as this one is producing more than it needs because it's going way up. But you know, we take this back out. We go back into here, and we're going to shift click this stuff in, and go back up here and try to kill. And basically, what you're trying to do is just get it so that you are as far up as you can. And with these, you can get pretty far. I will show you here in a second. But like there, we're done. And I am very hungry. I don't know why. So I'm gonna eat up real quick. There we go. And what you're going to do is go into here, go into the zombie deity model, and you can get up to advanced, superior, self-aware. I think so, yeah, self-aware is the highest one you can get, but the self-aware has a 42% you get a pristine zombie matter or any other matter. So what you want to get is plenty of them, as you will be getting a lot and lots of matter. But as of now, all we have is that. So we're going to go up here, and we are going to end the episode off. So thanks again, guys, for watching, and I will be coming out with a new episode in maybe a day or two. But anyway, remember to like and subscribe. Thank you, and peace.